I know some of you may be quite busy with your own activity in your real life. That's why the game's developer start on making idle games. The IDLE RPG game is the best game for you to enjoy live while playing the game at the same time. Please help this video get 200 likes, thanks. Top 10 Best IDLE RPG Games AFK for Android and iOS. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Knik Idol. Knik Idol. This is a new idle game RPG for mobile, but right now the game is only available in a specific regions, which in Malaysia. Surely the developer will release it globally, because every game they make is always released on global. It's about time actually. Just to let you know, it was made by Mobirix, which the developer who is always focusing on the idle RPG games only. Even they seem so consistently creating this kind of game. Knik Idol is an idle game where we play as a young samurai. There is no hero selections, we just started with a great hero's appearance. The combat mechanism is really fast and dynamic. We will automatically get a perfect skill set starting from the beginning. Honestly, the skill UI seems like we are playing an anime action game. In the game, we cannot navigate the hero. She will attack the enemy randomly with our skill. The skill only needs a cooldown to unleash, so it's kind of a casual gameplay. This is the best new anime idle RPG games mobile. Quinkn Idol. For my second games list, I would like to put it as the best idle RPG games you must try. Seriously, this game has an absolutely great graphic just for an idle RPG game. The first time I play it, I feel like playing an action hack and slash game, but actually it's purely an idle game with an anime art style. We don't need to touch anything in game, just tapping the auto button, then the hero will attack automatically to the nearest target. The skill showcase is really amazing. I love how flashy and colorful of each element skill we have. The arena combat will be turned into a different stages each time we finish certain waves. The main character is only a girl, so we cannot change the heroes, but we can change the appearance through the skin or equipment. Try rolling your gacha to get the best equipment. Quinkn Idol is the best idle RPG game for Android and iOS. Rasengan Rivals. This is the new Naruto game's idle RPG that will give you tons of free SSR heroes. This is a great move from the developers to make such a great game. Even I got 3 SSR heroes freely when I just started the games. They are Naruto, Sasuke and Kakashi Hatake. The free code will give you a lot of material to upgrade your hero, and it will boost our combat strength at all. There are some features that we need to strengthen. Equipment and also level is the main priority to speed up your progress in battle. The gameplay mechanism of Rasengan Rival is a new idle game RPG, but we need to touch the next stages each time we have successfully passed through the previous stage. But overall, in combat, it will run idle as an AFK game. Each time our hero gets hit or hit the enemy by a turn, then the gauge skill meter will be filled up slightly. Then it will be unleashed automatically when it's full. Please note, this game is still in early access, so don't spend any penny on it. I would say this is the best no pay to win idle game RPG Android. Pixel Overlord. As a pixel art game, this game has the best graphic game idle. That's why on the Play Store it reads 4.8 stars, which is nearly perfect score game idle for mobile. The first impression I get is really amazing. It's totally a great experience to see the visual art style. It's about time to let the world know if this game exists on Android, and I'm sure many of the players will become a loyal player then. The game has a great gacha rate for the higher rank heroes, but unfortunately it's pretty difficult to find a free diamonds, which we don't have enough chance to summon a new hero. The combat mechanism is really simple. Every single action will run automatically. The basic attack and the skill and how the combat started is absolutely making us become an idle mode at all. We don't have any icon to manage the game speed and for the skill icon as well. Overall, this is a must play idle RPG game if you are a pixel art games lover. Deil Slayer. Deil Slayer. If you are looking for a darkness fantasy theme game in idle mode, then I will easily recommend this game for you to play. Seriously, the game is really good with a black vibes on every object, skill, monster, and even everything. We will get a dark experience. As an idle game, I think this game is really unique. I didn't find any growth system just like the other idle games. We will need to increase the hero's ability to attribute points by a limited point. We don't use any gold to improve our power. This is a new system actually. There are more features we can do to increase the hero's power, like doing an enhancement equipment. Various skills will be available to learn and placeable on your skill set. So the hero will automatically unleash the skill that you are selecting and becoming the best idle games mobile. While in combat the gameplay seems pretty fast, the main hero seems quite overpowered. Just by one slash, she can wipe out the whole enemy at once. In fact, our hero has area of effect range skill at all. Just to inform you, on Play Store, it reached 4.8 stars, which is a perfect score for Android. Dark Warrior Idol. Dark Warrior Idol, as the game's name, will become a Dark Warrior as our main hero. The hero will hold a huge great sword and will slash the enemy in range within one slash of basic attack. We are not alone actually, because we can obtain new mercenaries and also pets who will help us on dealing more damage and killing the enemy as well. We can strengthen their level as well, so we have more option to increase the combat power of our team. At a certain point, we will face a huge boss monster. He can cast heavy damage. Make sure we upgrade the defense to improve our durability longer in fighting. There is a berserk system when we can transform our hero to become way faster and make the power higher, but we need to collect the gauge meter to reach 100%. Dark Warrior Idol is one of the most realistic idle RPG games on mobile. Look at how the skill showcase is pretty detailed with a great flashy color. The stages arena will be changeable each time we reach a certain level and defeat the boss stages. AFK Journey Global. AFK Journey Global. Finally, this game released on global, but even if it's released on global, some of the countries cannot get it on Play Store. Lucky we are able to get the game easier from the Google, many or resources available to access. This is one of the best AFK RPG games where we can play the game in idle mode. Just by tapping the main mission, then our hero will find out their main part in autoplay mode. In combat, we can deploy a lot of allies on our side as well, as the enemy will have a huge number. So in combat it seems pretty chaotic, even if we cannot see the heroes clearly. While fighting, we can turn on the idle mode by tapping the auto button and speed up the gameplay twice faster. This is one of the best idle RPG games with a story-based game. There is some cutscenes to let the players know how the main story started. More heroes will recruit automatically when we clear the main mission, which is it will become no pay-to-win idle game Android RPG. Knik 32. Knik's 32 player raid. This is the best upcoming idle game for Android. I'm really waiting for it to release globally soon. Seriously, I love how the game's concept is really amazing. In game, we will directly have 4 heroes on our side. They will fight side by side with us. We can switch the heroes between them actually. There are different classes, which are Berserker with a huge sword, Warrior with a shield, Archer with her bow, and also Magician with his staff. So our main hero is 4 in total. We can manage every single hero to become more powerful. Make sure we are focusing on the long range allies and not being attacked from behind. Switching the hero will be the right way to win the combat. While in the lobby, we can use the keypad to move the hero and navigate them to talk with the NPC. I played the game on beta testing and I'm so happy with how they create an exciting anime idle game in 3D models. Every character seems really eye-catching with cool armor on their body. Knik's 32 player raid is the best new game mobile idle. Stellar Knights Idol. Stellar Knik Idol by Mobirix. Look at how the graphics are really crazy. How come the game's developer tried to make such the next level idle game on mobile? This is unbelievable. It's totally giving a new great experience for the players who love to play a realistic game RPG in idle mode, but also we are realizing how the game will need a higher spec phone to run the game in a perfect performance visual. But out of those issues, I would like to appreciate the Mobirix as the developer who make it it become a reality. So now we have a chance to try the best RPG idle game on mobile platforms. The gameplay of Quinkn Idol is really satisfying. The skill that we learn to look super with a high intensity. We can dominate the monster easier. The skill showcase is absolutely brilliant. I don't have any problems while playing it, and this game deserves more good reviews. Unfortunately, the phone spec is the main reason why it has an average score on Play Store. This is the best game idle Android. Soul Slayer Idol. Soul Slayer Idol. At the beginning, we will have an option to select some characters of male or female, but both of those heroes are using a sword as the primary weapon with the same skill showcase, which is nothing different at all. I'm playing this game and right now I'm on stage 27, which is quite new. But honestly, I see a huge potential this game becomes the best idle game. Honestly, the game seems pretty casual. We don't need to do many things to strengthen our hero, we only need to do a basic thing like level up the attribute status by using in-game gold, which is the gold is really easy to obtain after killing the enemy. The level of difficulty is just so-so. I can easily pass through the earlier level to move into the next stage. The skill will consistently unleash each time it's ready, just by tapping the auto skill, then we don't need to worry about anything. Soul Slayer Idol is the best anime action idle RPG games for Android and iOS. Mythic Sok. Bonus Mythic Sok. By playing this game, you don't need to think a lot because the game's strategy of how to win the game, because this game has a super simple gameplay and our hero is way too overpowered starting from earlier to mid-game. I love how the graphic art style is playable in landscape perspective. The game has a Chinese background, even the main hero we got seems like a Son Gokong of the Warriors Monkey. The game is purely an auto turn-based game, so every team will make their action based on the turn of each hero. We can speed up the gameplay 3 times faster and the game will finish in a flash. As a casual, a Chinese game will make your level progress faster. This is all the best idle games for mobile, and every game is able to play in AFK mode, which we don't need to stay 100% in front of the screen. Remember to like this video and help us reach 200 likes. See you on the next video. Thanks.